just want to go and hopscotch the Caribbean, right now and give everybody a little shout out. Whether you're going to Nevis for their Mango Festival, whether you're hopping to Antigua and Barbuda for their carnival, whether you're going to the Mecca, Trinidad, and covering yourself in paint and mud for Juve. I feel like Barbados for crop over, Grenada for spice mass. There's something to take back from all of those islands, right? But they don't ever leave you. And I think that's what's really special about the Caribbean. It's the food, it's the culture, but it's the people. It's the coconut man on the road, smiling, like, come, where you going in a rush? Let's have some beer. It's a lady making roti in St. James, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she has a story to tell. So I felt like there was a gap, and I wanted to tell those stories, and Food, Wine, and Vet is a vehicle to tell those stories and let people know that Caribbean food is world class.
Miami's Hip Hop and R&B, it's 103.5 The Beat, Papa Key, the people's voice, my very special guest, my sister, my Trini sister.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Vanessa James is in the building.
Is Jill Strata here? We need to tell her.
She's somewhere around.
She's around.
Here.
Jill,
yeah.
Can we do the official Trini accent like all the time? Yes, because hello, South Florida needs proper Trini representation all the time.
Right. Just a little bit with me. I'll give it to them every so often. You know what I mean? Maybe we need Vanessa James as the voice of our station.
Oh, God, now. Y'all can't pay me if I already did that. We're not going back to that. I love you, iHeart. I proudly voice your stations, but the payroll, I
do know what you mean. Oh, my God.
It's going to be great.
It's starting off with a bag. Vanessa James is here to talk about an amazing event that she has curated with her team over the years, and it just grows, and it's just so beautiful, and where it's at is beautiful. The event is beautiful. Vanessa, I just want them to have a little bit of history on you. You've been on the Travel Channel. You didn't just pop up and start doing things. You have history in radio. So let's use this as an opportunity to, get to know Vanessa James.
Well, I mean, first of all, so you've been, around radio here in South Florida. So when I was here with iHeart at the Beat, you were, you had, I would say, parted ways for a minute. And now you're back.
Yes.
So we missed that opportunity to work together. And that's one of the things I always wanted to do. But it's so awesome to see you shining bright, doing your thing. And, you know me from radio here in South Florida at 103.5 The Beat. What up, Beat fam? Forever and ever.
That part.
And also just starting VJ Media and, rocking and doing all things VJ Media, which is really a mix now of voiceover. That's, a transition from radio, full-time corporate radio, which I think is amazing because it's been an awesome foundation, PK, to transition out and do other things. And so here I am now, 16 years post-radio.
Yeah.
When I decided, no, The Beat. I didn't want to take a job in San Francisco. I decided I was going to stay here in Miami where my roots are and build something. And here we are 16 years later, trying things, doing things, and really evolving VJ Media and now evolving Food, Wine, and Fet into the all-inclusive soca culinary Fet experience, celebrating all things Caribbean culture and soca and my people. May 16th in Miami at historic Virginia Key Beach.
That's what's up. Now, we're going to get back to that because she's leaving out a lot of stuff.
Oh, my gosh.
All right? She sure is, and I just cannot allow that to happen.
Okay.
Before you started Food, Wine, and Fet, you've curated some amazing events that I've gone to during Art Basel for Cadillac. Can you talk about some of those things, too?
So, you know what? Here's the one thing I will say.
Okay.
And I know you can attest to this. I feel like people in entertainment do not connect as much as we claim to be connectors.
Right.
So what that means is you're connecting with the people every day. You are the people's voice, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean that you have time with everything you have going on to connect with other peers, right? So I created VJ Media Mixology, which we did for 8 years here in South Florida that we're bringing back this fall as a connector of people. Like, PK needs to meet people from, the television world and also photographers and cinematographers and people and producers. That's the way we continue to share and create our art because you can't do it all. I can't do it all. And you may know some amazing people that can help fill those gaps for me and vice versa. Right. And so that's what VJ Media Mixology is about. Women of Impact, my company, Vanessa James Media, all the things. And then it gave me the space, like leaving radio full time and having, a chance to work from home. I don't miss the Miami traffic. That is a wonderful thing to work from a studio at the house. But also it has allowed me to be able to say, you know what do I want my legacy to be? Where do I want my passions to really make that VJ stamp, right? And it's here in South Florida. It's in Miami. It's in Broward County where I went to school and grew up before going to Florida State and coming back home and saying, hey, I want to make a stamp. I want to stamp my name in the sand and make a special VJ space where people can know and feel like Vanessa James, quintessential voice, quintessential Caribbean things. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Women-led things, entrepreneurship, all those keywords I want to be associated with me, but I know I had to put in the work
right.
for that to happen.
Now,
And
based on some other things that you did that I
Mhm.
have to drag out of
Oh
you,
my
you've
gosh.
also traveled to many islands
Yes.
and gone to their jazz festival,
Yeah.
and either from there or coming back from there, you explained to us the food, the
Mhm. The
vibe, the
people,
people, the
right?
culture, and all these things. You love
Yeah.
to travel throughout the
And I
Caribbean.
love our people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So I want you to talk about your phase with that as well, because that was
Yeah.
huge. You introduced us to a lot of things.
Absolutely. I mean, here's the thing. I definitely feel like, especially when you travel and experience the Caribbean in particular, whether it be Nevis, whether it be like, I just want to go and hopscotch the Caribbean, right now and give everybody a little shout out. Whether you're going to Nevis for their Mango Festival, whether you're hopping to Antigua and Barbuda for their Carnival, whether you're going to the Mecca, Trinidad, and
Mm,
covering yourself in paints and mud for Juve. I feel like Barbados for crop over, Grenada for spice mass.
mhm.
There's something to take back from all of those islands, right? But they don't ever leave you. And I think that's what's really special about the Caribbean. It's the food, it's the culture, but it's the people too. It's the coconut man on the road, smiling, like, come, 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 where you going in a rush? Let's have some beer. It's a lady making roti in St. James, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and she has a story to tell. So I felt like there was a gap and I wanted to tell those stories, and Food, Wine, and Vet is a vehicle to tell those stories and let people know that Caribbean food is world class. You know what I'm saying? When's the last time you had a roti and curry chicken?
No curry chicken, but the last time I
Okay.
had a roti was about a month ago.
Okay, so when's the last time you paired roti and your curry of choice with like wine, or like a really nice, a full body wine or a cocktail?
Never.
Never. Nobody talks about the fact that Caribbean food pairs really well with spirits and wines of the world, right? It's always seen as street food. It's always seen as
Yeah.
so no,
Or
no,
with a
no, no.
beer
Oh, with
only.
a beer
Yeah.
only, like Red Stripe, we love you, but
Mhm,
Carib, we love you, but
mhm.
things can be paired and be elevated, and I think that's what we're attempting to do, with the festival.
Attempting, I think you've been
Well,
successful with doing it.
who knew?
Selling out, each year and it just growing in front of my eyes. So
Aw.
let's get right to it. Let's talk about food, wine, and vet.
Yes. First of all, I think I just want to shout out City of Miami like officials and fire. They're like, Vanessa, so this food, wine, and feet that you're doing, exactly
Feet.
what is this festival? I'm like, Officer Chapman. Shout out. It is food, wine, and fat. He's like, oh, I wasn't sure if it was a feet festival. It's like, it's Miami. Yeah, so shout out to Chapman. He's amazing. Like, City of Miami has been
Your
incredible to
feet
work
may
with.
be in the
They
sand, but
may
that's
be,
about
but it's a
it.
fet. It's a soca fet. It's soca music is it's a huge part of who I am in terms of just it's been a driving force of who I am as a person. I feel like I could always come back to soca.
Yeah,
You
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like here we are, and in this urban hip hop world. But like while we have the platform, also can you talk to your people
Hmm.
and let them know that soca needs its official category, please?
Yeah, yeah,
That would
yeah.
be Apple. You know?
Yeah,
It's world music, but it's soca music, and
yes.
it's the driving force of the festival. As soon as you step down in the Caribbean, soca touches you, and it carries itself through, seasons and seasons and seasons, and it has for me, and I know it has for you. So I just felt like it was important to marry all the things I love. I love food, I love rum, I love cocktails, I love wine, I love to wine. And I love my people, so it was a chance to bring those all together. And PK, I think what's really dope is seeing how like chefs are like excited, like hold up, like I just got
Yeah.
off the phone with Kerwin Dubois, who's performing this year, and he's like, hold on, Chef Paul is the macaroni boss, nah, the macaroni boss, Chef Paul, nah, and
Right,
then you know what I'm saying?
right.
So it's a chance, like artists are stepping into the kitchen, which is
Yeah.
really dope, and they're like, nah, like I could cook, I could mix up some stuff, so. That's been really exciting. And then like they're just like, wait, there's a Caribbean soca, I'll pop in. So,
Mhm.
Kevin Little has stopped by. King Bubba obviously performed, and Tennyson John. Last year we had Farm and Nappy. This year we have
Yeah,
Kerwin Dubois.
yeah.
The
It's
boss.
gonna be
It's gonna
amazing.
be great.
Absolutely. Let's talk about what people can expect
Yeah.
from the end to the event.
Yeah. Okay. I thought about planning something and I adhered to your comment to me last year. You said,
Okay.
great event, BJ, but please talk to your people about the mosquitoes. We've adjusted.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool, cool,
Okay.
cool.
No,
Thanks.
but so the event, Food, Wine, and Fet is an experience that Marcos, the co-founder, and I, my partner and the co-founder, we went to Trinidad one year, 2018, 2019. We came back and we had such an incredible experience, right? Juve, carnival, all the things. And I said, I need to bottle this energy and put it into a festival in South Florida, right? And I want people to be able to experience that euphoria too. And that's what Food, Wine, and Fete is. From the minute you walk in, you're greeted by rhythm, by mocha jumbies, by you get your drinks cup. Like, it's a quintessential fete, like, bottled up into experience here at Historic Virginia Key Beach, our host, location. But you walk in, there's rhythm, there's mocha jumbies, there's shots, there's cocktails, you take your pictures. It's like, it's very much a full Caribbean five senses event, right? From the food to the cocktails to the drink to the beach, everything is happening. It's really exciting.
And it's literally on the beach.
It's at Historic Virginia Key Beach, which is like historic in South Florida. It is the, like an incredible place with an incredible story and history. It's one of the only places where people of color were able to use the beach back in the day. And just the fact that they, like, PK, we are using the same concession, the same existing building concession that was alive and well, during those times, at Historic Virginia Key Beach. So it's exciting that we're using those same facilities and we're making it our own new thing and creating our own new legacy and memories there.
How should people dress when coming out?
Well, I have on... I bought my martini pants out, and I'm gonna wear them for Usher again. So if you see me in these again, don't be talking shit, because sorry that I remixed these. But no, I want you to come in what you feel. I won't say one thing about Caribbean women. We like to flam, and the men, especially you, because last year you came in a pink linen suit. I'm like, Papa Keith, sir, like, really? Such a flammer. So Trinidad, like to flex. So we say you like to flam, you like to get on, you like to show off. Yeah. So I want you to come and feel whatever that is for you. Caribbean chic. Just know that it is on the sand. There's a mix of gravel and sand as well. So whatever you feel beautiful in, wear your fete fashion and get all dolled up, but don't. It's okay at this festival to take off your shoes, have them in your hand, and wind down low to the ground.
Definitely wear your flats.
And wear your flats. Yeah.
Sure.
We say no stilettos for this one, ladies.
Yes.
Save them.
Right.
Save them for PK's event.
Listen, we talked about the music. What were some of the chefs that you talked about? One chef. Name some other chefs and some other concepts that are going to be there.
I haven't told you the best part. So the fact that, like, the chefs have been on fire. Like, I need to participate. So we have an incredible mix this year. So this is the first year that we have local restaurants participating.
Nice.
So we've got Tabanca, and they're bringing their doubles in the mix. We've got Geraldine and Eula Mays. If you haven't had their wings, they're in Miami Gardens. Chef Kamisha and Andre Mills put their foot in them wings. It's going to be amazing. And then we also have Sing's Roti Shop. So restaurant, restaurants participating, 25 chefs, an array of chefs. Chef Garfield's joining us. He's flying in from Jamaica. We've got, of course, a culinary ambassador, Chef Paul and Chef Irie. They're local here. We've also got Chef Mimi, who is like the dessert queen. And then the tourism boards have decided, no, we in this. So they've come and they're doing and they're presenting. We've got Chef Loic and Chef Talia from St. Martin. We've got mixologists flying in from Barbados, because they are the capital of rum. They put that, they claim that, but they back it up. So Barbados is coming and they're doing some fabulous cocktails. Chef Christian's representing from the DR. He's like an award-winning chef that's really growing here. He's not even 30.
Wow.
He's killing it. So it's an array of chefs and people just really excited about the festival. And I love that it's bringing together people that are Michelin accredited and like emerging chefs as well.
And you got some influences. Shout out to Cheyenne the blogger. She was on my show and she was very excited about it. She's like, wait until you see what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. Yo, people are talking about, I'm doing interviews about other things and they're shouting out your festival. Mighty Sparrow Rum, I'm interviewing them and they're like.
Yes, I can talk about that. Yeah, Mighty Sparrow Rum. And it's like, that's what's really cool about Food, Wine, and Fete is just to see how many people are like, wait a minute, this is also a place I can launch my Caribbean-inspired product, which I think is really beautiful and I think is really exciting too. So shout out to Rum Barcelona as well, because they're going to be up in the mix doing a little ron dominicano.
And thank you for the gift
You're
and the
welcome.
hat.
You're
so
welcome.
This is an official Food, Wine, and Fete hat.
So Marcos, the co-founder, he's a big fedora fan. So every year we got to pop with a new fedora. So
I know somebody else that's a big fedora fan too. We switched hats the other day.
Okay.
That's a whole nother time.
Okay.
All right. That's a little inside joke. I'm so sorry.
I love it.
Well, listen, VJ, I just want to give this opportunity to give you your gold roses and tell you how so proud I am of you
so much.
and your growth. And not only just that, what you do for us, how you represent us. We're the Out of all the Caribbean, I feel like as Trinis, we're we're the least recognized, and you know what I'm saying?
You find so?
I do find so. I
Hmm.
do find so. In comparison to Haiti and Jamaica, and
Okay.
we're almost like a small island, whereas in the Caribbean we're
We
not.
got some work to do,
Right?
Trinis. Let we
So we
go.
do have
Bring
work to
the
do.
curry.
But the few Trinis that are out there are some powerful ones, like myself and
Absolutely.
yourself. So
By the way, did
tell
you
me.
see Kess? Shout out to Kess the
Big
band,
shout out to
KTV
Kes.
and PR. Yo, that's a
I
big deal.
know,
After
Tiny
last year,
Desk. Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
Tiny
yeah.
Desk is a really big deal.
It
So,
really
and it's a
is.
big deal for the soca community. So, shout out to Kess.
You see, and
Next year,
and
Food Wine and Fat,
this
Kess,
is
let me
what we
go.
have to do as Trinis.
Yeah.
We have to use the platform to big up each other and raise each other. So all of that to say, thank you, Vanessa. I
I love
appreciate
you bad.
you.
Thank you for
You're a
having me.
great representation, not only for the Caribbean, but for us Trinis who want to be selfish about you. So before we go, please give them one more rundown, how they can get their tickets, what to
Listen.
expect. I mean, not what to expect. When, where, how do you get the tickets? The
Yeah.
last rundown.
Last lap tickets are available because we ain't got no more VIP. We ain't got no more early birds. We got like, I don't even know, less than 50 tickets left. It's
Wow.
almost sold out. Every year we cap it because we want people to have an amazing experience. Foodwineandfet.com is where you can get details about the all-inclusive culinary soca fete experience of the year in Miami at historic Virginia Key Beach. It's
All right.
Food, Wine, and Fete, May 16th. See you there, 5 p.m. Be early, Caribbean people.
All right, that part. Thank you so much, Vanessa James, BJ Media, Food, Wine, and Fed. Love you, sis.
Love you too. Mwah.
Mwah.
That was amazing.